Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Goblin Bombardment / Only Called Anvil deck in Historic All Access. So as usual, just to explain what the format is about, this is All Access event. You can play any deck you want without having to craft any cards that you don't own. And having said that, this is Goblin Bombardment / Only Called Anvil deck that creates a 1/1 with Only Called Anvil every time an artifact goes into the graveyard. But if you sacrifice the Goblin Bombardment, not only do you get the additional trigger to ping a creature, but you can also generate a 1/1 from the Anvil onto the battlefield. And we also play a copy of Goblin Engineer and a Sword of the Meek combo in this deck, just so that we can have a target for the Only Called Anvil every single turn. If you sacrifice the Sword of the Meek using the Only Called Anvil, you make a 1/1 out of it, and the Sword of the Meek comes back from the graveyard onto the battlefield, so that's kind of sick, letting you always have that artifact sacrifice target with the Anvil every single turn. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into Historic All Access event to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Ooh la la. That's a keep. It's a lightning bolt, by the way. Blue. Delver of Secret. Okay. So, usually Delver decks play million counter spells, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the Lightning Bolt. Alternatively, we could have also resolved the Retrofitter, but I think yeah, I think I'm just going to play out the Orcish Bowmaster main phase, because I don't want any cards resolving and then having them like have mana floating for counter spells and whatnot, right? Snapcaster Mage main phase. You love to see it. You love to see it. Gonna go ahead and get rid of the Snapcaster Mage there. The reason why I wanted to get rid of the Snapcaster Mage is because they might actually have a Wizard synergy. Snapcaster Mage, Wizard, Delver of Secrets, Wizard. So opponent passes. Most likely a counter spell. I'm gonna bait out the counter spell using the Retrofitter. Okay, that resolves. Could be another Snapcaster Mage. Okay, they both resolve. Lightning Bolt, okay. So every creature we play is now basically 1 damage. I am going to go ahead and dash this. Okay, Snapcaster Mage. Ooh, they tapped wrong. Opponent tapped wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Keeping that. Play out the Retrofitter and pass. I might genuinely be interested in getting rid of this Retrofitter with the Only Called Anvil, which is kind of funny. So they're playing Rule. I'm gonna wait until the combat phase, since they could have another Ragavan. Wow. Wait, you're gonna Ether Gust onto your top of your deck? I am very happy about that, actually. Yeah, so that's that just kind of happened. We're just gonna pass here with the lightning bolt up. Yeah, something interesting happened, huh? Ether gusting your own creature. You love to see it. I could deny that, the Bone Crusher Giant. I don't think it's worth it. I could dash again. You know what? Let's just do this. Think I like that a little bit better. There's that Bone Crusher Giant. Ooh. Ember, Cleave, Oko, and Uro. Holy moly. Okay. Ember Cleave is certainly a card that I did not expect from them. Let's just do that. Instead of getting out another retrofitter. I don't know if they like play like Brotherhood's End or anything. You see how a lot of these decks that you've seen today, they're playing a lot more basics than day one of this format, right? And that's all thanks to Blood Moon. And that's game. GG's. Yeah, this hand is actually really gas because even if they get Blood Moon down, we have double Swamp here. Okay, so let's see what they play first. Wilderness Reclamation. Okay, we're gonna have a field day with this Ragavan. Actually gonna have a field day. We actually stole their Nexus. Get one Nexus down. Feels good, man. I think we actually pass with the Orcish Bowmaster. Because they could go... like, Explore or... Trick Proctor. Okay. I did not expect the Strict Proctor from them. Uro. We even stole an Uro. Nexus Fate, Uro gone. Okay, so they do play Growth Spiral. They probably play Explorer as well. GG's. These games are so easy. These games are actually so easy. We do have a Goblin Bombardment. We could also sacrifice the Ornithopter to the Shrapnel Blast if we wanted to. If we can get Retrofitter, that would be perfect. Okay, we're dealing against Rakdos. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess you just get rid of Goblin Bombardment. Our hand is kind of terrible. As I say that. As I say that. Faithless Looting. I'm actually gonna... I think I'm actually gonna use that. Okay, so we went through two additional cards. Still drawing lands in the end. That feels terrible. I think they have a Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Let's shock that in. Man, despite us Faithless Looting for... try to look for additional cards, we still couldn't get there. Oh, they're playing Tendrils. Okay. They have another... Opponent has another one. Jace? Huh? Wait a minute. Jace? Opponent has another Lightning Bolt, is what I meant to say. We got punished for not shocking the Blood Crypt. We got mega punished. Oh my god. Holy moly. I thought it would be fine, but I guess not. We got Omega punished. Playing out the Ornithopter first. There's the Lightning Bolt. Man, we got insanely punished for not actually shocking the Blood Crypt there. The reason why I didn't shock the Blood Crypt the second time was because I saw Tendrils Agony. So clearly they're trying to burn me down with the Mythic's Mastery in the graveyard. See, look, they're trying to... Seems like they're trying to combo off. Man, we actually didn't draw well this game. Look at the cards that we drew. We're playing an 18 land deck, and we drew like what? We drew 6 lands in the top 14. We drew double Shrapnel Blast, double Ornithopters, and two Mishra's Bauble, and a Ragavan. Okay, that's actually not bad. Pretty gas, actually. Breach! They took out the breach. This is 10, 15... So we currently have 14 damage. Might actually take this damage here. Yeah, I think I might actually just take this damage. Oni called Anvil. Okay, we're gaming. Am I dead? They don't have any, like, mana accelerant. I don't know. So how does this work? Unless they have, like, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. Yeah, unless the opponent has Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. I'm interested. Let's see what they got. We're at 13. So Tendrils Agony is dealing... $10 damage. Oh, I think we're one. We're just dead. We're exactly dead. Because we're at 13, I think they're dealing... Oh no, they actually have another... Yeah, I think they got us. They got us, they got us. The thing is, we had a incredibly terrible start, right? Despite that, I think we almost won. Like, look. Look at the damage we have. 10, 13. We're just one short. One turn short, right? Yeah, we were one turn short. Darn! So close. Alright. Got a Thought Season to only call Anvil, not bad. Counter spell. His only called Anvil is kind of not doing anything. I feel like this only called Anvil is a little bit too slow for this format. It's just a little bit tad too slow. I feel like we do have a lot of artifacts. We're just not drawing them. Guess we just pass. Should I destroy the Ornithopter? That could bait out a Fatal Push. I want to actually bait out a Fatal Push here. Maybe they recognize that I only have one artifact and... Nice. Oh, I actually missed out on a Goblin Bombardment trigger. So they didn't get to draw a card with that, which is nice. Throw Spiral. Such a greedy mana base with Uro, right? Kind of absurd. Kind of absurd. Another Uro. So I don't understand, why didn't they play the Uro? Maybe they drew a counter spell here. Okay, that makes sense. Leyline Binding. Okay. I think I'm actually going to play out the Orcish Bowmaster now, in case there's like a counter spell. So we can punish the Uro. Castle Lockwayne with Leyline Binding. Same with Myrex and Castle Ventress. I can kind of understand the Ventress, but oh my god, like this is the greediest mana base I've ever seen. Okay, looks like opponent went AFK land. Now we get to attack, and that should be game. I mean, they could have a counter spell, right? This could be a counter spell here. Four damage, Goblin Bombardment, that's another 4. Then we can win with the Lightning Bolt. Or I could just Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Okay, looks like they went to the AFK land. Playing against a Zerda, that could be like, what is a 2-mana card? Like, oh, no. I don't know, actually. Is it Kethis? Would people play Kethis in this format? Oh. They're playing Charbelcher. Okay. Put the Sword of the Meek into the graveyard. So now we have infinite amount of artifact sacrifice target. For our Shrapnel Blast and Oni Cult Anvil. Huh? That's so unlucky. That's 1 out of 5 chance, right? That's 1 out of 5 chance. Oh, they're going for it again. Okay. They got it this time. I'm not sure. Can I win before this thing goes off? Maybe if I get a land? Okay, we did get a land. So I want to Shrapnel Blast this turn. Okay, unless they win next turn, I think we have this. They'd have to get pretty lucky though, because we did discard the Ironcrag feat. Oh my god, how are you so lucky? I mean, What can I say? We were one turn away from winning the game. They got so lucky there. I'll keep this one. Even though we don't have the Ornithopter, I think turn 1 Retrofitter is strong enough. I could Orcish Bowmaster, but they could Ragavan here, so I'm just not going to do it. Land destruction? Huh, I mean, I passed the turn. Spreading Seas. Oh, that's what they had. That's what they had. So they left up a counter spell instead. So I'm gonna Orcish Bowmaster in response to Spreading Seas here. We got another land anyways. I think we want another red, right? And I'm gonna play a Retrofitter and pass. They have another Spreading Seas. My opponent has another Spreading Seas. Mishra's Bauble. Opponent's passing the turn. I'm going to upgrade this into a 4/4. You want to take a look at what I drew. I'm just going to go instantly into combat. Silken Zen. GG's. Alright, so played a little bit of this deck today, and definitely a little bit underpowered. The only Cult Anvil is sweet. The problem is if you don't get an unanswered Ragavan or early Retrofitter Foundry with the Ornithopter, it can become a little bit underwhelming. Unsurprisingly, Oni Cult Anvil without any artifacts on the battlefield can go haywire, right? Because you're spending 2 mana, and potentially you're not doing anything. So a little bit underwhelming. And the Sword of Meat combo with the Goblin Engineer, unfortunately, we didn't really see this combo too much. Only called Anvil, making a 1/1, sacrificing the Sword of the Meek. We'll actually get the Sword of the Meek back onto the battlefield. So that's kind of cool. So if you can get this combo down, it's pretty cool. But most of the times, you're not going to actually see this combo too much, because some decks are playing like Dark Rituals and stuff, like, and you're putting 2 mana, you're spending 2 mana to play an Only Called Anvil that doesn't do anything on the battlefield by itself. Same with the Goblin Bombardment. It can be a little bit slow, but it's pretty sweet when it works. So definitely a fun deck to play when everything kind of comes together. And I don't know if you notice, we are actually playing 2 swamps and 2 mountains without any like utility lands. And that's mainly because, you know, we're playing this format with Blood Moon and stuff. So I did want to just play 4 basics just to be on the safe side, right? That's kind of my reasoning there. Since we're only playing 18 lands in this deck, we can't really afford to play utility lands on top of that. Otherwise, we're gonna like get mana screwed, especially considering that we have a lot of like mana hungry cards like Only Called Anvil, and turn 1 Thoughtseizes, turn 1 Lightning Bolt, and turn 1 Ragavan, right? Just trying to be a little bit careful, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.